let's talk about how to actually heal burnout and to feel like yourself again, or even better, like the 2.0 version of yourself. And here's the thing, if you can fully understand and apply what I'm about to teach you in this video, it can dramatically change the way you experience stressors and triggers in the future. Today we're talking about what it really takes to recover, how to move from constant survive mode back into balance, peace, and power. And I promise I'm going to make this simple and practical. If you stay until the end, you will learn why surface level fixes have never really worked for you and how to finally make lasting change that feels easy and natural. Hey everyone, if you're new here, I'm Kirsten and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a coach. I help people to overcome stress and burnout so they can get back to feeling like themselves again and step into new levels of energy, clarity, and confidence, all in 90 days or less. If you're ready to feel calm, confident, and fulfilled again, hit subscribe and let's continue. Most people think burnout just means overworked or a jam-packed schedule, but it's much deeper than that. Burnout is what happens when your body and mind have been stuck in stress for so long that you forget what it feels like to feel calm, rested, relaxed, or even happy. Your brain starts linking safety with productivity, or your worthiness with having to be on all the time. And what happens, rest can actually start to feel unsafe. That's why no matter how much time you take off, you still feel tired and you feel uninspired or disconnected. The truth is, stress isn't just about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to that stress, or better put, how you react. And just like you can't think your way out of anxiety, you can't logic your nervous system out of burnout. Traditional tools like breath work, meditation, and exercise, those can help you to manage the symptoms of stress and anxiety. However, unless you change the subconscious patterns underneath, you will continue looping in the same cycles and patterns. Your subconscious mind runs about 95% of your daily reactions. It's where your stress patterns are stored, and in order to stop being triggered by every little thing and to heal your nervous system, you need to update those patterns. How do you do that? By going straight to the root belief that your subconscious mind picked up earlier in life. It might be a belief that sounds something like, I have to be perfect in order to be loved, or I don't have time to focus on myself, and if I focus on my well-being, I'm going to fall behind. The key is about finding those subconscious programs and reprogramming them so that they benefit you. Let's make this practical. How to start healing your nervous system. There are 3 main phases. Step number 1, you are going to reprogram your mind by retraining your subconscious mind. You're going to train your subconscious mind by imagining and visualizing the outcomes that you want to see taking place. Imagine it first in your mind. Make sure you get a clear picture. You're seeing it, really visualizing it, being detailed, and seeing it happening in your mind. Through visualization, you can actually retrain your subconscious mind to believe that you can prioritize your health and still succeed. You can get things done without wearing yourself thin. Because your subconscious mind is a creature of habit and it always wants to choose what is familiar, because to the subconscious mind, whose role is to keep you safe, familiar equals safety. Visualize the outcome that you want. Visualize the new identity that you want to have. Visualize the new reactions that you want to have to the same old stressors and triggers. By making it familiar in your mind first, you are literally training your subconscious mind to respond and react the way that you want it to. And this way your nervous system gets on board as well. Because if you just jump right in and you do something cold turkey, what may end up happening is your subconscious mind feels that this situation is unfamiliar, and so it will want to hold you back or self-sabotage in order to keep you safe, as well as your nervous system will recognize that this is unfamiliar and you start to feel even more anxiety, and that can become taxing on your nervous system as well. So one simple way around that is to visualize it first in your subconscious mind and to train your mind so that this becomes familiar. That new identity, the new beliefs, the new reactions and responses, those become familiar to your mind because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality and imagination. This is huge. Step number 2, embody the new identity. So now that you have this picture in your mind, you see your new identity, you see what you want to create, now it's about feeling it, because your subconscious mind is throughout every cell in your body. Same with your nervous system. So we want to start with the picture of what we want, and then we want to pair it with the emotions. In order to prevent yourself from self-sabotaging or holding yourself back or fighting the change, you want to help your subconscious mind and your nervous system to feel safe. So you can start by asking what safety feels like for you. And you can even get out a journal and write this down, or spend a few moments just pausing and asking these questions to yourself. So what does safety feel like to you? And ask yourself, what can I do to help myself feel more safety in my body? And instead of trying to do less, think about, what does peace feel like in my body? The goal isn't just rest and sitting there and doing nothing. The goal is to retrain your subconscious mind and also fulfill its needs of needing to be safe. So how are you going to create that safety in your mind and in your body so that you can move forward with ease instead of fighting yourself, that internal conflict? It becomes about restoring your mind-body connection. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about how we can actually become addicted to emotions. We can become addicted to thoughts and feelings and what they trigger inside of us. And for that reason, this is why we go into step number 3, normalizing your new state of calm. At first, peace might be kind of weird or even boring if you are used to chaos and drama and lots of stress. And in fact, some people are even addicted to those things, but not you. You're here working on improving yourself and creating transformations. With step number 1, we created the mental image of what it looks like for us to respond in a newer, healthier way. Step number 2, we created that imprint in our bodies of safety, that yes, it is safe for me to have this new identity of being calm and peaceful and in control of my emotions. With step number 3, we want to use repetition and possibly even a mantra to affirm these new responses, visions, and feelings into our body and into our subconscious mind. Because here's the thing, the more you experience rest and resilience, the more natural it will become for you. You can start living in balance instead of chasing it. So that's why we want to train your mind to be calm as much as possible, because trust me, even if something hectic comes up, you can respond in a better way or in an improved way by remaining calm. You're more likely to respond out of logic than out of emotion. The more you can increase the feelings of calmness and peace within your body and mind, the more your body will start to crave that. In fact, to help you to increase calmness and peace within your body and mind, and to help retrain your mind and heal your nervous system, I've created hypnosis audio programs for that. I'll link them at the end of this video. Here's some additional tips that are really going to help cement this new way of being into your subconscious mind. First of all, because we are working with that 95% of the mind, which is your powerful subconscious mind, I want you to start focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want, because your focus is power. And whatever you continuously focus on, you are literally training your subconscious mind that this is important to me. So show your mind what is important to you. Focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. You can't heal stress by focusing on stress. You can't heal burnout by telling yourself, I want to stop feeling so burnt out. In fact, what you're actually doing is locking your subconscious mind and your nervous system into those patterns of stress, burnout, and overwhelm. Instead, what you do is focus on what you want to feel. How do you want to feel instead? Peaceful, calm, energized, creative. It's crucial to keep your inner dialogue focused on who you are becoming and what you want, instead of focusing on what you're running away from and what you're trying to avoid. And here's another key point. When it comes to the subconscious mind and the nervous system, healing does not take place through pushing and so much effort and forcing things to happen. In fact, what actually happens when you do that is your subconscious mind and your nervous system can start to fight back, and you can end up creating self-sabotage or just adding to the stress and feeling like you're going to have a bit of a breakdown. The more you force yourself to fix these feelings or to heal, the more your body feels unsafe. Real change happens when your nervous system feels rested and at ease. Many people believe that they have to take months off of work or weeks off of work in order to rest and recover. The truth is, healing and recovery can happen very soon without you taking time off work. In fact, when you take time to do the deep inner subconscious work, helping yourself to feel safe, and you take aligned action each day, you can start to recover very soon. Keep in mind, the stress, the anxiety, those are messengers from your subconscious mind telling you that there is something that you need to address, something in your life or something about yourself that you need to address. And when you address those things and your body feels safe and your mind and your thought patterns affirm that safety, your habits will also automatically shift. You can stop overcommitting yourself. You can slow down without taking time off of work. It's important to prioritize the things and the activities that recharge you instead of the things that deplete you. And from that space, everything, including your relationships, your focus, your energy, all of those things start to level up. Now, maybe you're wondering, but how can I speed this up? Or I've done some of those things before and I still haven't gotten the results that I want. What can I do instead? My answer is clinical hypnotherapy. I have my very own method that has been very effective at helping people to recover from stress and burnout in 90 days or less. When I work with somebody, we use guided hypnosis combined with therapy to help retrain your subconscious mind and reconnect you with the version of yourself that you want to be. The person who can naturally set boundaries with ease, the one who trusts themselves enough to know what they're doing, the version of you that can allow the same stressors and same triggers to show up in your life, because let's be honest, life will continue lifing. However, the version of you that has these same stressors and triggers and gets to choose the reaction and feel in control of your mind and emotions during those times, that version of you already exists within. It's deep within, and we just need to uncover it through all of the learned reactions, learned behaviors, the learned programming that you picked up throughout your lifetime. The benefit of clinical hypnotherapy is that it is very gentle and very restful, so that you feel like you're truly getting recharged in each session, while we combine that beautiful rest and relaxation with therapy. So we can get to the root cause, and at that same time, it feels like you are exhaling after holding your breath for a very long time. And that's the space where real recovery happens. There's no magic there, but there is science. When your subconscious mind stops fighting for survival, you have the energy and the ability to focus on thriving instead. So if you've been doing all the things, but you still feel exhausted and stressed, anxious and overwhelmed, that's not a sign that you're failing. It's just feedback. Feedback that your mind is ready for a deeper kind of healing. And that's exactly what hypnotherapy does. And my method is that it helps you to uncover all the layers of the baggage mentally, physically, emotionally that's been holding you back or weighing you down. You uncover all of that, and it helps you to feel like yourself again, or even better, the 2.0 version of yourself. If you'd like to listen to the hypnosis audio program that I've created to help you to begin to heal your nervous system, you can click here. And if you're interested in private sessions, I can do those online so we can work together from anywhere. Thank you so much for being here. Here's to your healing, peace, and power. See you next time.